Hey guys, it's Reese here. Um, just woke up. My dream last night was that I was still in middle school. And there was two kids from my middle school. I'm gonna name drop them by first name only. Matthew and Alex. And I apparently had a crush on Alex or something. We were in the gym. I was watching a basketball game, which is something I never did in middle school. But we did have a middle school basketball team, and they would have games, like home games and stuff. Anyways, I was in the gym, sitting next to them. We were cracking jokes and being friendly, which is something that never happened in real life. And I was trying to develop a crush on Alex or something like that, which is ironic because in high school, Alex bullying someone is how I got a new friend, by standing up to him, and then the person that got bullied and I became good friends. Anyways, then I tried to sneak into the middle school hallway, but it was being guarded by the teachers who teach in that hallway. Super weird. One of them, who I'm not gonna name drop, but I'm just gonna say it was the 8th grade science teacher, and I'll know who that is, almost kicked me. It was weird. I was crawling around on the ground to try to sneak in, and it didn't work. So I left. I went outside, and there is in my old middle school there was a weird little mini hallway leading outside from right near the middle school hallway, right across from the library. Yeah. And no. Why am I not remembering what my middle school looks like? Well, anyways, there was a little mini hallway. I do know that. And I think the layout in the dream was different than the layout in the real life, which is why I'm getting confused. In the little mini hallway, there was somebody standing outside with a little minigun with BBs in it, and if anybody entered the mini hallway, he'd shoot them, and it turns out that was Matthew. And now, all of a sudden, we're not in middle school, we're in high school. And there was also a cop sitting around and all this other garbage, and I was like, why is this going on? And I was gonna tackle Matthew because he was shooting into the hallway at a bunch of kids, and I just was getting really mad. And so in order to try to hatch a plan, I went and talked to this very overweight Girl Scout mom, and I was like, I'm just looking at her badges, but really I was trying to figure out how I was going to tackle him without getting shot by the cop. And I also walked around the cop in order to try to see if he had a gun, because if he didn't, I was going to tackle Matthew, and because he couldn't shoot me, so whatever. I think me and the cop ended up having a verbal altercation. I don't quite remember. But it ended with Matthew and the cop getting into the cop's Jeep. He had a Jeep for some reason. And then I'm yelling at them. And then they crashed into my car. And so I called 911. And I didn't get the license plate number or anything, and it was something really long. It was almost a phone number on the back of the car, and I don't remember what it said exactly, but it was like 12 digits long or something like that, 12 spaces long. And they drove away, and I started freaking out and crying because I was finally they're gonna get karma, but then they just left, and I didn't know what to do about it. And in the back of my mind, I knew that they'd get caught, but I was still freaking out about it. So anyways, that's my dream from last night. See y'all soon.